The Moscow exchange has stopped payments in dollars and euros. The Russian central bank said that transactions in US dollar and euros would now be carried out on the over-the-counter market. After such news, queues lined up at exchange offices.
At the opening of trading on June 13, Moscow exchange shares fell by 16%, but then the decline slowed to 7%. The Moscow exchange index also fell at the beginning of trading by 1.8%, but then recovered the fall to 1.4%. The difference in the prices of selling and buying euros and dollars in exchange offices had grown by the morning of June 13th, from the publication in Important Stories Telegram channel.
The Russian National Settlement Depository, the National Clearing Center, Pромsvязьбанк, Внешэкономбанк, Sberbank of Russia, VTB Bank, as well as their foreign representative offices, have also fallen under the new US sanctions. Also, insurance companies Sogaz and Russian National Reinsurance Company, Moscow's partners, Chinese companies selling semiconductor chips to the Russian Federation, and more than 700 individuals and legal entities in Russia, Europe, Asia and Africa have also fallen under the restrictions. In addition, the Federation will no longer be able to use American software and IT services.
Secondary sanctions, which target entities doing business with Russian companies or individuals under sanction, are now applicable not just to entities working with Russia's defense industry, but also to those working with any sanctioned Russian business or individual, including the country's biggest banks, from the Washington Post.
Economists are confident that the new restrictions will significantly affect the cost of doing business. In addition, we should expect inflation to rise.
Despite the fact that the exchange rate was about 90 rubles for $1, there was a sharp rise in the exchange rate. In some cases, it reached 200 rubles. It is clear that neither the dollar nor the euro will no longer be traded in the usual way, as it used to be in Russia. It is a serious blow to business and to self-awareness of entrepreneurs from Russia, but it is also a setback to the 90s and the most disgusting part of that time.
The yuan to ruble exchange rate will now become the benchmark of market participants in Russia, the central bank said. Experts believe that the Russian Federation will become an appendage of the Chinese economy in the near future.
The problem is that not only the population is oriented towards the dollar, but also the Russian government. I will remind you that the mineral extraction tax, export duties, the average annual price of oil, which is included in the budget, are all calculated in dollars. If, for example, from next year the yuan replaces the dollar in an official sectors, it will be even worse. This will be an absolute and final recognition that Russia has lost its sovereignty and has turned into an appendage of the Chinese economy. Maxim Blunt, financial analyst, in an interview with The Insider.
In May 2024, according to the Central Bank of Russia, the share of yuan in Moscow exchange trading was 54%. Reported by Anastasia Tarnavska, Yulia Granovska, UATV News.